Question 56. How does the sun set in a muddy spring? The answer is in the words of God Almighty. Until when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it setting in a mud spring. This is in his view. It is in the eye of Dhul-Qarnayn. And this is like someone seeing the sun set behind the mountain. So I understand what you mean by this statement. Whoever said this meant that the sun set behind the hill in your view, and not that it actually disappeared behind the hill until the next day. But why can't it be intended in the Quran that the sun sets in a muddy spring and remains there until the sunrise of the next day? There is a principle in Islam that I have explained in the previous chapter in response to the same misconception, which is the principle of referring the ambiguous to the clear. Whatever you find difficult to understand, you refer it to the clear. And by referring what is ambiguous to the clear in the Quran, you know that what is meant is the sunset in the view of Dhul-Qarnayn, not that the sun enters into a muddy spring. The decisive in the Quran states that the sun runs in an orbit and does not stop. God Almighty said, "And it is He who created the night and the day and the sun and the moon, each floating in an orbit." So, the clear meaning is that the sun moves in an orbit without stopping, and He made the sun and moon subservient to you, constantly moving. The sun and the moon are continuous and do not stop. Therefore, the idea that the sun enters a muddy spring and settles there until the next sunrise is explicitly contrary to the Quranic text. Thus, do not interpret this verse as finding it setting in a muddy spring. Only that the sun sets in the view of Dhul-Qarnayn in a muddy spring, and the issue of the ambiguous in the Quran and the wisdom behind it have been detailed in previous chapters. Those who seek disbelief will follow the ambiguous and ignore the clear. He is the one who sent down to you the book. In it are verses that are precise. They are the foundation of the book, and others that are ambiguous. As for those in whose hearts is deviation, they follow what is similar in it, seeking discord and seeking its interpretation, seeking discord, seeking disbelief.